Alright troops, how's it going? Just doing a little video because I've managed to find something in a charity shop. Now I don't often go looking for watches in charity shops. I tend to sort of have a look in the glass cabinet, see if there's anything there. Very rarely there's ever anything. Very much, fruitless, but always worth having a look. And on this occasion, I actually found a watch, and not just any watch. I found a Rolex. Well, I found this. Now, this is apparently a Rolex Oyster Perpetual Datejust, and when I saw it, my eyes were immediately drawn to a watch positioned like that, and of course I'm intrigued. I'm gonna have a look. So I have a look and I crouch down and I see the little crown and I think, oh, hang on a sec. Now this wasn't in the glass cabinet at my local charity shop. This was in the window, and it was only £3.95, of which 9th of Feb today, it is 10th. I'm wearing the, definitely not a Tag Heuer, but it could be a Tag Heuer if you looked at it with squinty eyes. And it's yesterday. The lady who I paid for it with the till said that she literally just put it out. So I came at the perfect time, and I came to that charity shop purely because I needed to get beef and caramelised onion chutney for my sandwiches for the next week, and I always make a habit of popping by that particular charity shop just to have a look. So it is, on the first value, not real. Now, there are a number of things that make me think that this is not real. The first is it's on a slant. Now, this has probably happened because the watch face, the dial, has twisted, which means it's not pinned in to the movement because the movement is still attached to the crown. You'll also notice the crown is alright, it's got the Rolex on there, but it's a screw down that won't screw in properly. The third thing is it does wind. However, let's get some zooming in here. That doesn't look very Rolex to me at the back. I will also note the strap is in terrible condition. What I'm going to do is just pause it and take the strap off so we can get a clearer view. Won't be a second. And we're back. So, as I say, on the back, you've got an automatic movement, but it says, let's see if we can get it in the light, stainless steel, back, DeVille, Swiss made. Now, on the front, there is nothing at the bottom to say Swiss made. There's nothing around the side to say Rolex. A couple of the diamonds are missing, and it just looks a little bit shabby. And of course, I don't think Rolex would have milling lines where the case has been put on. Obviously very, very dirty. And then on the inside, clear giveaway, Rolex bracelet. So kudos, they've had a crack by putting 18k, but a Rolex wouldn't wear away like that. And also the links seem to be quite solid on that one, and yet quite floppy. The clearest giveaway, however, is simply to remove this. I used a push pin and in there you can see other push pins. Now obviously this could be a nearly £10,000 watch. Do you not think Rolex would use proper little screws? So it's clearly a fake, and I say clearly as in, alright, it's not the worst fake I've ever seen, but it is a fake. So why did I buy it? Well, I bought it because A, it's worth a punt. For £4, the charity I support is the Sue Ryder. If you do genuinely want to, sort of support a charity in my area, the Sue Ryder do a really good amount of work for the people that they're raising money for. So for me, giving them £4 it's not a hardship to know that you've given it to a charitable organisation. B, I thought obviously it'd be a great idea for a video. Obviously we're affordable watching. How many Rolexes can you pick up for £4? That's fairly affordable. And the third reason is this runs. Now I haven't tested it on anywhere near how out or in it is. I don't think it's going to be very accurate, but it has been very well worn, judging by the insides of this, where it has worn away. So the movement works to the point someone has worn it for quite a long time. So what I want to do is take this movement out and put it in a case that I've been trying to find a suitable watch to go in. Now I'm just trying to have a look off camera if I can find it, which I can't, so that's fine. That's not a problem at all. I will find it at some point to have a go. But I have got things like this that I've been trying to find movements to go in. Now I'm not in a position that I want to be buying a brand new movement to go in this. I kind of want to just find one naturally, and it'll come together as a bit of Frankenstein watch over time. But I quite like the idea that this could possibly be a usable movement. Now from a Rolex perspective, I don't like the fact it has got Rolex very clearly emblazoned on there, which, let's be fair, let's get past that gold rotor wheel. It's not a Rolex. That's not Rolex quality. That is a very cheap Chinese movement, as anyone could see. But the movement, if it works, would at least mean I have a working movement in that particular thing. Obviously, I've built watches out of bits and pieces that I bought purposely to do that, but never built a watch from bits myself, my own Franken watch, which if I could build one, I think would be fantastic. So what I'm going to do is take this apart and, if I haven't broken it already, find out what the movement is, find out the schematics of the movement, see if it is something that we can fit in. I'm obviously not going to do this in this video now because that's a whole project, but at least I would have a movement to start the process of putting together my own Franken watch. And this is scrap and this is scrap, and the actual case itself will be scrap, but the movement winds and seems to work. So we shall see how this one goes. I will of course put some bits and pieces, maybe a little bit of follow-up footage once I've managed to get this backing open. I haven't got one of the blue balls to twist off, so I'm going to have to find something. I usually actually utilise this. If you get this away from the ring, this is actually very good. Oh, so we are doing it live on the video, and that is filthy around the edges. Oh no. I know you're normally not supposed to put your fingers in, but I really don't think it matters when it's technically, we don't even know if it's going to fit. I'll put this back on. I thought that was going to take ages. I thought it, because it looks quite well worn, that was going to be seized on, but no, that just came straight off. Again, definitely not a Rolex. So let's have a look and see if we can have a bit of a play with this. I can tilt the camera down for a first time ever on affordable watching. We're doing, or we should be trying to do, a dissection. And if I zoom in, I now don't have to try and look over the top. Oh, this is brilliant, ladies and gentlemen. It is a first ever. And for the first ever time, we've got to find a way. Is it that button there? No, it's not. I am not very good when it comes to taking watches apart, so please don't all jump in the comments and say, oh my god, you're terrible, oh my god, you're butchering this, oh my... I am very much an amateur when it comes to this stuff. But I like the idea. Let me take the plastic ring out. Is it hiding down the side? There we go. That. So yeah, Rolex would not use a little plastic ring like that. So if we damage this, we haven't messed about with a £10,000 watch movement. I am stumped. I really am. I don't know how possibly to get that removed. At the end of the day, this is why we're all having a play. That is vile. But at least someone did get really good use out of this. They have enjoyed it. And I suppose that's quite nice to see. I'll give that another go. Oh! There we go. You see, look at that. Right. Pop that over there. And flip it up. Well then, I will not be cleaning this up. It's this that I wanted. So, yeah. Oh no, this is horrible. Absolutely horrible. Well, that's something for me to play about with over the next, I'd like to say couple of days. I think I will be having a play with this. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there for today. I may end up doing a video of us talking through the watch itself being taken apart, seeing if it fits. This is more, I'll probably just have a play and give you an update. But if you like the video, by all means, drop me a like, drop me a comment, drop me a subscription. We'll zoom out a bit there. There we go. But I thought I'd just have a crack to show you that, you know, we bought a Rolex for £4. It was not a Rolex, as is evident, but it is something that, you know, we can have a play about with and see if it leads to something different. If not, it'll just go in a parts bin, which, you know, I've got quite a large bucket of parts that seems to be growing. But yeah, I just thought this would be a bit unusual. I didn't plan to do this, but here we are, and I hope this sort of thing's enjoyable. And as I say, I'm a little bit gutted to know it's not a Rolex, but at the same time, I'm also quite glad, because I had just done this to what could be a very expensive watch, and I'd be straight on eBay if this was real. But thankfully, we know it's not. Again, thanks for watching. Drop a like if you like this. I've got more videos coming up in the future. Leave a comment. This particular comment, just I don't know, let me know what the best watches you've ever got from a charity shop. That's a really good one. And as I say, pop me a subscribe. I'll do more videos like this. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye. Just as a quick follow on to the video that I've literally just pressed stop on, I've taken the hands off, and this is the back of the dial. It's been stuck on. It's clearly not a Rolex. So yeah. Rubbish. Utter crap. In fact, very, very cheap movement inside that. But it's fine. We haven't butchered a Rolex. Way!